Alright, I know what you're thinking. This is new. What is this? What are we looking at? Well, the modded series sort of hit a dead end that I created. So until I figure out a way, I am just going to leave that sit for a bit. All my other series that I started were halted as well for a while because I have no idea, I just got tired and chilled for a bit. But now I'm back. Turns out not knowing what to do can kill any motivation. So I'm just gonna go back to what I know, what I want to do, and that's play Minecraft. Which leads us here. This world, I'm hoping to continue it for quite a while. I never spend a lot of time, well, a significant amount of time developing one world. The only time I did was on the Weirdo Craft. I had the highest hours in the game and on the server. Go check out my video on that one. And yeah. So I'm here. I'm going to see how far I can take this world. It'll obviously go through many updates. And a lot of things will likely change a lot. And in this world, I've developed, well, I haven't developed them, I added data packs to enhance the experience and give me more to work with. Now you may be wondering, what data packs? One of which is a mini block data pack to add custom heads that function as miniature blocks, so even more detailing can be added, which I got from Planet Minecraft, because they have a better version of it than the place I normally get my data packs from, which is Vanilla Tweaks. Go check that out. They have some good data packs. But, like I said, I added a few. No Enderman grief, unlike when Endermen take my blocks. Feels like it messes with all my builds. From a creative standpoint, it's just really annoying. And eventually all builds will be deconstructed by the Enderman. So I removed it. Creeper grief is still active. It's less of a hassle. A few other bits and bobs to fix things I don't like. I can't remember. As well as a bunch of visual changes, such as the iron golems. They normally have yellow flowers. It has been switched to red. I'm really drawing a blank. I put this all together days ago. I can't remember. But I'm here. It's 1.21.6. That's what we're here for. And now I'm trying to find coal. Because I gotta cook this food. And I saw a cave when I was running around. Which this is spawned, by the way. I spawned in the meadow. With new flowers. Alright, where is this cave? It wasn't that far. You guys can stay down there. I don't really need to go down there. I heard them. Hello, sheep. Thank you. Now, I will not be staying at spawn. I will be moving around to different places. But spawn is close to 0, and it is marked. That's why I had a piece of dirt in my inventory. I dug a hole. Once I get food, I'll probably run back there. I say once I get food, once I get a single piece of coal. Actually, I'm gonna grab a few. I need coal, I need torches. Oh, I do have things to talk about. I plan on starting a series, a Lethal Company. Well, it won't be a series, it'll just be videos. But plan on playing Lethal Company by myself. Because I heard the solo experience is vastly different to the multiplayer experience. Because there's no one there but you, and everything else. Which should be quite the experience. Hello. I'm gonna let that do its thing. And I'm going to grab some spruce saplings, one of the more useful trees, due to large tree capabilities. I've done this several times before. Grab the spruce tree, get the villagers, use the tree to get sticks. It's how I do things. It is not wanting to leave to give me saplings. I have one, but imagine if I had more. Probably go run around and kill the rest of these sheep before jumping in a cave. Because that'll probably be my best course of action, is to dodge the early game stuff and jump right into the cave. Oh yeah, that's a what's it called? Tool durability ping. It makes sure I know when my tool is about to die. If you notice, the tool changed shape as it degraded. That is diminishing tools, a resource pack. It is tied to the durability of the tool. I have never had this much issue getting saplings. There it is, now we're talking. That's all I need. I have 5. I'll give me 1 big tree, 1 small tree, and that should be enough to get production. I need a cow. And a spider. I want to make a bundle. That'll probably be the best thing to get done before jumping down there, but I haven't seen any cows. Also, I am aware that 1.21.7 is on its way out. I will update to that as soon as I can. Because It adds two new things. A new music disc and a new painting. And that music disc is really something. And no cows. That is a shame. I do have a lot of wool. Well, I say a lot, it's only 10, but it's a lot for the start. It'll be useful later on. I don't need rabbits. I'll just kill these. I was hoping to avoid just getting random pieces of wool, but I'll just throw it out. I don't know what I'm going to do yet as for large scale builds, but I have some old ideas that I never really followed through with that I will put together and give another shot. You know, there is a project I will be working on that will lead up to something else in the probable future. Which will hopefully come to fruition. If it doesn't, I'll be sad, but it's not the end of the world. I can continue working in this world. Alright, time to mine a tree and then head down. Oh, I got a sheep head. Alright, now jump down here and get started. No matter, I am most likely going to die. But we will see. Stop moving. I hate it. I hate it when they start moving. What? Head. I thought that was iron. That is. That's not my spawn point. I know it was 2 seconds ago, but I forgot. Hello. What are you doing, friend? What a fan about? Nothing. Oh, there's more! I thought I was gonna have to run out of this cave. That's what I'm looking for. Dripstone, one of the most useful blocks in the game. This is coming with me. You gotta be kidding. Did you all hear about the big problem of Sonic merch price just increasing? It's a really big issue in the market right now. But yeah, due to the inflation of the market, Sonic merch is growing out of control. You know what to do. Alright, time to hide in here. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna wait for this to finish. Alright, iron's done. I went ahead and made my armor. Look at me, I'm beautiful. See people, this is the content you subscribe for. Me, rain heavy ass metal, and about to go die in this cave. This is what we're here for, people. Let's see what happens. Hello? Let's pretend no one saw that. No one saw that, right? Alright. There's a lot of things people are not seeing today. Might have to go find a new cave. Yep! Alright. Not this one. Time to leave. Someone comment down what song that is from. I cannot remember. If I sound more energetic, it's because I got a drink. Not alcohol. I ain't got water. You put drink mix in there. It's fruit punch. It's looking at me. Listen, like this video if you like sticking fruits in a blender. Like this video if I'm going to die to the skeleton. Let's make it happen, people. Oh, jumped over his head. You know, I think the problem with my video is I am being more reserved. I need to stop doing that. If I think something, I should say it. But I was told all my life that that's a bad thing. I was told by my therapist it's a bad thing to think something and then say it immediately. But that's not what I'm paid for. I'm not paid for any of this. That's right, they did change the cave fog. You see guys, listen guys. Hello friend. See, what I'm paid for is working at the Walmart. Ooh. That guy's gonna die soon. Get back here! Where are you going? Nice man. I'm glad they still haven't fixed that bug. Actually, that bug is one of the most popular. When mobs just randomly start spinning. People love it, that's why it hasn't been fixed yet. Alright, how many mobs are in here? Oh yeah, that's an issue. But for the size of the cave, it's not an issue, but it's something. Alright, lock that up, we're good. I glow lichen. I hear the pun, you hear the pun, we all hear the pun. Lichen for glow lichen. That's what we're here for. I need to go deeper. Ow! Reminds me of that time I fell on wet spaghetti. You know what? Screw it. If this video gets to 100 likes, I will build a reference to the infamous... What's it called? Parkour Nation. Because I'm wandering through this cave and that's what's coming to mind. Because I thought it'd be really funny if I was recreated in this world. Over the void. Got chicken, it's got beef. I think it'd be hilarious. You know, I might even do it anyway. Screw it, don't like the video. I'll do it anyway. I'll dig a hole in the void. I'll dig a 3x3 hole in the void. Actually, I'll need a 5x5. I'll dig a 5x5 hole in the void. Is it 3x3? You gotta be one block away from it. I'll dig a hole in the void and recreate. Parkour civilization. Where's this cave going? Take me somewhere. Be like some country roads. Hello? Anyone home? I might go back to the big cave. These small caves ain't doing it. Where's the action? Where's the adventure? Where is the dinosaur chicken nuggies? Why do I have someone's boots with me? Did I steal that zombie's boots? That's so rude. I should jump off a cliff. Because you should not be taking people's boots. It's really rude to take someone's boots. Well, would you look at that? First episode, I got diamonds. It's what we're here for. And it's only one. How fitting. A dumb cave. Dumb cave, imagine. Imagine being in a dumb cave. That goes nowhere! Woo! It's friends! I hesitate. I thought I should get that gold, and then I remembered that this isn't modded. I don't need the gold yet. That's another thing I gotta do. I gotta build gold farm. Gold farm in the nether roof. Thoughts? Thoughts, anyone? Thoughts on the nether roof gold farm? Ooh. There's so much iron. I'm at level 39. Why is there this much iron? Was there a generation patch I didn't hear about? I know they increased the diamond density. Didn't think they did iron the same way. Which, if you don't know, diamonds were made a lot more dense on the lower levels. Yes, even after the caves and cliffs, they still changed diamond density. Which is good, because now diamonds are a little more common, because they have more uses. That's what we're here for, people. Alright, how do I get out here? This reminds me of that time I got lost in Applebee's. Ow. Alright, Torch, lead me. Lead me, Torch. Alright, you guys say go this way. I doubt it's that way. You know, I'll go this way. Yeah, I have so much iron. It's nothing compared to my iron farm. I used to have 2 of those on the server. Pumped out iron, I was just giving it away. So simple, so easy to build. I don't know why people don't build iron farms. These think the lives of the golems matter. They were built to serve mankind. I feel like this is how iRobot started. A little bit, maybe. Tesla's recreating iRobot. We're gonna get that soon. Are you guys ready to fight the humanoid robots? Loser. Imagine being a loser. I'm running out of food. If someone calls me a loser in the comments, I swear. I didn't get stuck on that, you're imagining. This don't get interesting soon, I'm gonna start giving history lessons. Alright, in the War of 1812, the United States invaded Canada. We would have won that war and not signed a treaty. However, we lost our big war strategist, Mr. Alexander Hamilton, and it's for that reason that we lost the war. If he did not die in the duel against Aaron Burr, Vice President Aaron Burr, we'd be in a much different position in the United States. Hamilton might have even become president. Which brings me to another historical fact. Aaron Burr is the reason why vice presidents are no longer the second place winner of the election. Because Thomas Jefferson changed it. And his vice president was Aaron Burr. Oh, I don't want to go down there. Should I edit these videos? I might leave them unedited. Unedited videos are so much better. You get to hear everything that happens. Where are you? I smell you. They're above me. They're in the walls! Bro, this is just like every day when I'm alone in my room. Bro, there ain't nothing here. Nothing but the voices. What is this place? Get out of my head! Yes! My diamonds! Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to leave here soon. I'm running out of torches. Ah! First death of the season, almost like that. Are you serious? Alright, you guys stay in there. Voices are back. Time to skedaddle. I'll be back, I'm going to the servers. Alright, I'm free! Free from the underground. I know it was close because I heard pigs. Alright, I'm still in the meadow, this is good. I think I'm on the opposite side of it now. Nope, that's the birch tree that I always look at. Which means my spawn. Am I on the opposite side of the birch tree? I might be on the opposite side of the birch tree. Yep. Alright, where's my spawn hole? There it is. Ah. Finally. I have finished going mining, got all my diamonds. It's a good day. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna call that one there. Alright, second. They got a lot done today. I did. I got iron. I got diamonds. A successful first episode. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Goodbye.